so the Sixers were another team that we could have talked about in the East. What do you hope happens with James Harden? Do you see a landing spot in LA or Miami? Like, what? I don't know what the hell's going on there.
I really hope James stays with Embiid.
Yeah.
And because I just think that if you look around where he could go, if there wasn't an issue with Daryl Morey, you'd be like, go to Philly.
Right.
Like, go to Philly and help Joel Embiid out.
Right.
So if there was no issue, you would tell him to go to that team. Mm-hmm. And as a fan, all the fans would be like, if he was somewhere else, if he was in Denver, or whatever, he'd be like, go to Philly, help Embiid. So he's there.
Yep.
So he's at the perfect place in terms of style of play, person to play with. I just hope that he can make it work. I hope what Robert Horry was for the Houston Rockets when we won back-to-back.
Mm-hmm.
He actually got traded, went to San Antonio. The other, Sean Elliott, physical, and had to come back.
Yep.
And when he came back, he was so rejuvenated, and he had to accept, and he had to, the management had done to him, had actually traded him.
Yeah.
He actually got traded.
Right.
And I hope that do that and make a story for Joel Embiid and say, we won a championship despite how I felt about management that year.
So like, you think that should he be like the second or the third guy? Like, should he let Tyrese kind of like set up a little bit? I don't know. Like, how does that work?
And it's funny you said that, because I was going to say this on the air when we talk about James Harden. James Harden is still probably one of the top 10 in his position.
Yep.
But I think his position now is a 2-guard.
Yeah.
I don't think he's a point. Yeah. I think he was a time in his career when you moved him to point when he went to Houston from Oklahoma City, because, Russell Westbrook was the 1, he was a 2. Then he moved over to the point and blew up with the Rockets with Kevin McHale. Now, it's time to move him back to the 2. That's all. He's just a 2-guard. He's a great 2-guard now. He's not a great point guard because the pace that he plays at. So put him at the 2.